Yes? What is it, Wolf?
See you later, Vesemir.
So I guess we just walk around the city.
Done drinking? Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. Three of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I can fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Shit, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak. That's something. The black one's made six pieces.
You fool the outskirts, jacking round, they say now. The witchman that was hunting the fire started poking their arse when he started twisting and squirming, so wham bam, they knocked his head off.
Go in, Mark. Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidebar.
Right. What do you mean?
I know is what I know is.
What you see? Who told you that?
Jetty!
Now listen carefully. You'll never have to see that brother again. Never. And you're not to blame with Chetty. Freak. Chetty's a little fool. You get us all killed. I see you with him again and you'll regret it.
Says there's a contract, devil by the well, brother missing, death to the invaders, Nilfgaardian lessons, outdoor relief, volunteers wanted, contract. There is much of interest to be found in those days. So because I picked that up, it should be on my map on where to go. I gotta get my horse.
What the fuck am I to do? Eh? What? Hefty. Yes. Right.
This doesn't come very good. Sorry.
Let's go.
I knows what I knows. Elsa bears no
Something moved.
So it lets you do side quests
Not
even
so
though
fast, Roach.
you're supposed to go find like Yennefer. It lets you pick up side quests. What's it called? Me and my best friend Dusty when I was 16. My friend Martin Gonzalez had this game called Arena, and it was like 18 floppy disks, and he let me borrow it, and we played it on my dad's computer in the family room for like weeks and weeks. And then one day it froze, and we couldn't get any further. But you go in dungeons and fight skeletons and upgrade your swords and try to pick locks on chests and doors. So.
Run, Roach.
Sorry. There's a bad guy. Gas, plasma, strawberries, poisonous. If a fight proves too difficult, you can flee and live to fight another day. Hold X to run during combat. Is that my health? So I guess I could have stayed on my horse. I
Let's
didn't know.
go.
I knows what I knows. Elsa bears no
Good morning. This is the road to the zinc.
I'm supposed to go.
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher? Captain Peter Sugwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
You black ones aren't so scary after all. Can even be nice if you want to.
Don't get accustomed, Nordling. To the tower. Go. Stop!
Skoltais Griffin is antal. Fort. Streda. Passan den kallar. Espise Ferin. Nordest Ulfheiden. Engmeras.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier.
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be here.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgar. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex, why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
mining, I can go to blacksmiths to forge weapons. I can go to armories for armor. And this place might have some of that. If you have a crafting diagram, take it to the craftsman for the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you.
This is Irish.
Barbarians. Said it styling kids. Mistake by a Bavarian lordling, badass Ikugin es
Fight less or decent. Less and more. Discipline. That is what you proclaim.
Maybe the herb lady's in here.
Is it true? Northern women bathe once in a
Make way. Stop. Stop.
It says if you find signposts, you can fast travel.
bad time.
Not at all. Having the beggar tickets, the red blue. Well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses, small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that to her.
Talina? Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night, through the woods, in wartime.
Eating a boy. A young, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in the skull. Nothing my bruise can do to help.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
she'll die as it is.
Yes, a peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel is widest. You do know that once out of the water,
It'll sting worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking. A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sar, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you. But this captain just might. Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. There are only orders.
Not from here, are you? Lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True.
found the buckhorn on the riverbed. I gotta use my Witcher senses to be able to see it. I know you can't see it, but in that corner, there's always a glowing yellow square whenever something is important for me to run to. This game so far has been really easy on helping an idiot like me know where to go, because it's even flashing in yellow. So and there's green dots whenever there's things that are harmless, and there's red dots that appear if there's bad guys. And you can switch priorities of your mission by like holding something down like, and it'll switch to something else on the side, because you have a choice of 2 missions right now. Ask the hunter where he found the bodies and find some black horn. Hold on.
Bobbing about like shit in a blowhole.
Find some buckhorn in the riverbed. Well, now it changed. I'm glad I mentioned that to you, because now the yellow dot turns over this way, so you can do. You're gonna end up doing both of them, but it asks you which one you want to do first. Wait, now I passed it. Oh no, it's over there. So it seems to be located on the other side. I'm sure it wants me to swim. So it seems as though it's underwater. Oh, it's in the riverbed. So wouldn't that mean down below? So it's all basically below me right now. Bitch, I'm gonna die. I can never figure this shit out. Up. Swim. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, it says I'm done, so. So that's all I needed, I guess. I've had problems in other games where Could never swim back up to the surface. I must have barely made it. And now there's only one thing left to do. Ask the hunter where he found the bodies, which is basically going to where the Griffith is.
Good woman, is this the road to Vizima?
To your Cohaven, like. Have you not heard about the Griffith?
That's the black ones now a Griffith.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting.
Hold L2 for If you find tracks or other clues, walk close, then press X to examine them. So I guess I gotta find the guy that I need to talk to by following some tracks on the ground. Well, I see those tracks.
Ground still damp with blood. Griffin attacked the Nilfgaardians here.
Examine the site of where the soldier's death using the Witcher's senses.
Ground's black, saturated with blood.
That would be a wolf. Looks like there's a bunch of them. Follow the Nigerian soldier's tracks using the Witcher's senses.
weeks old. Still alive when the griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Search for the griffin's nest using your Witcher senses.
Female. Larvae in her wombs have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. The griffin must be a male. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Deep cuts over the whole body. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat. 10, 12 years old. Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft. Dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area. Should talk to Vesemir.
Said go to this to learn a new ability. If you get this game and you're playing it and none of this shit pops up to help you, it gives you like 4 different options when you're choosing the game right at the very, very, very beginning. And it says like story only, and then story and blood, and then blood and blood, and then one more. And I did story and blood or something. And so that's in case you're wanting it to be just like this if you were playing. Because if you choose maybe only story, then you won't get to fight. I don't know, because I didn't try it. If you only choose blood and blood, then you're not going to get any of the storyline or tutorials. You'll just, I'm guessing, obviously, but that's in case you're wondering, like, if you get it and your kid is, like, complaining, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, because it pops up with how-tos if you do it the way I do it. And I think there might have been a second part that said, do you want tutorials along the way? And I said yes. So make sure you choose how to do the gameplay, because I don't know if it's going to give you the option. Technically, I don't know if it's going to give you the option later on to just suddenly switch it. So it might not, but just be cautious when you're starting the game. Don't be like, oh my god, I want to just start playing. You gotta prepare the game so that it's geared towards how you want to play it. Says you get experience points by killing monsters and completing quests. When you've gained a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. You receive ability points every time you gain a level. Use these points, you can acquire new abilities. Improve ones that you already have. Character ability groups. An ability's color indicates what branch it belongs to. Use the directional button to select an ability, then develop it by pressing square. It says fast attack. Perform fast melee attacks with either sword. This is a strong attack, allows you to perform strong melee attacks which ignore enemy's armor. Wolf School defensive techniques. Allows you to wield a light handheld crossbow. That I want. Hold on. Battle trance. Blows landed during combat generate adrenaline points. Each adrenaline point increases your weapon damage by 10%. Okay, so that's explaining them to me, and I guess this is where I select which one I want. So, no, these are different. Muscle memory, fast attack, level 0 of 5. Fast attack damage increased by 5%. Adrenaline point gain by 1%. Strength training, strong attack. Strong attack damage is increased by 5%. Adrenaline point gain 1%. Deflect arrows while parrying. Adrenaline point gain +1. Time slowed by an adrenaline 15% while aiming the crossbow. Adrenaline point gain 1%. Adrenaline point loss upon taking damage is lowered by 20%. So, time slowed by an adrenaline 50% while aiming the crossbow. Okay, so this is the category. If I find a crossbow, this would be where I could improve what happens by having the crossbow. This isn't going to give me a crossbow. It's telling me that I'm going to get one. And this goes from, you see the grayed out darkened ones were like right here? This is when I get the crossbow, what you can do with it. So it's basically saying if I were to spend my money on this right now, but without having the crossbow, it's not going to do anything during the Griffin attack. But I have obviously the double sword. So it'll do fast attack damage increased by 5% and adrenaline point gain by... It's basically saying that adrenaline is when you're fighting a lot, you get actually stronger instead of weaker with your hit points. And then strength training, strong attack. Strong attack damages increased by 5% and adrenaline point gain by +1. That's my triangle hit versus my square hit. These are both for sword fighting. So it's saying when I press the triangle, it's going to be that much stronger. So obviously, there's that. And then there's arrow deflection. Deflect arrows while parrying. Well, let's just do the strong attack. Well, this one was fast attack damage increased by 5%. And that would be the square one, I'm assuming. Let's do this one because I go to that button a lot more. Now I'm +1 on that out of 5. For an ability to take effect, you must first activate it by placing it in the open ability slot. Deactivate abilities at any time and activate other abilities in their place. So that was all the points that I had. Now it's saying talk to Vesemir. Wait. Oh, it's okay.
That's it, Roach. Let's go.
Go. Let's do it this way. Apparently I can call that guy whenever, that horse whenever I want, so. Honeycomb will pay top coin, large quantities welcome.
But man, whose field is that the other side of the river? By the wood. Oil clinics.
Where is it?
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the Griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss.
Standard smells of the countryside.
Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zulu in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up? Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse. Fine. If everything's ready, say the word and we'll get to work.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Tells me I gotta press this to brew the potion. To create an item, you need the right ingredient. Here you can find a description of the item that you created. Items you can create are divided into categories. It says items you created are divided into categories, so bombs, oils, and potions. select the formula from the Thunderbolt potion using the directional button.
You won't get food, not for me.
A stream, amber waves of grain, charming place, perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Camp Morn.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's across the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's closed.
Let's go give her a warm welcome.
Wait. Get this.
There's my crossbow.
A crossbow.
Want it in a card game while you run around. Might come in handy.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
press R1 to let loose an arrow, and then he just fires one. Didn't let me aim. Another day.
For example, upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
as this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damage. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, by the gods, no!
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Would never be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time. Under my nose. Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Is it true? Northern women bathe for once every 3 moons. Come on, Shazam!
Please, no more. Mercy, please.
We have much work to do here. Quite a lot.